Welcome back to our channel, World Coins History. As you knew that old is gold, but these rare $quarter coins that are most valuable than you think, don't spend one of them, so please watch complete video and find your treasure. Please use long comments to explain coin information clearly, so we can understand it better and respond appropriately based on your comments. Let's start this. Top 1. Today we're diving into one of the most fascinating coins from the United States $quarter series, the 1999 New Jersey State Quarter. This coin may look ordinary at first glance, but hidden within its design and history are surprises that have caught the attention of collectors all over America. So, stay tuned, because what you're about to discover might just make you check your pocket change a little closer tonight. The 1999 New Jersey Quarter was part of the first batch of the State Quarters program, celebrating each state's unique story. It proudly features General George Washington leading his troops across the Delaware River during the American Revolution, a powerful image of courage, leadership, and determination. Every detail on this coin captures a defining moment in American history, and that alone makes it deeply meaningful to collectors and patriots alike. But let's get into what really excites collectors: the rarity and the hidden errors. Although millions of New Jersey quarters were minted, not all are created equal. Some coins have unusual features caused by minting mistakes, like double dies, off-center strikes, and missing details on Washington's boat or the water waves. These rare variations instantly make a coin stand out from the rest, and that's where things get exciting for coin enthusiasts. Another reason this coin has such strong collector appeal is its place in history. It was among the very first issues in the groundbreaking 50 State Quarters program, which changed U.S. coin collecting forever. Many people hoarded these coins when they were released, but only a few were preserved in pristine, uncirculated condition. Those few survivors, with perfect surfaces and sharp designs, are now becoming harder and harder to find. Collectors also love the symbolism of this design. The bravery and hope represented by Washington's crossing connect deeply with America's spirit, and holding this coin feels like holding a piece of that moment. It's not just metal, it's history in your hand, carrying the story of a nation's fight for freedom and unity. Now, if you happen to find one of these 1999 New Jersey quarters with a striking error, or in flawless, mint state condition, listen closely. Some of these coins have sold for incredible amounts in real markets and auctions. A perfect gem quality example or a rare mint error can reach as high as $10,000. Top 2, we're taking a trip down south to the Sunshine State with one of the most eye-catching coins from the U.S. State Quarter series, the 2004 Florida Quarter. Don't let its common look fool you, because hidden among these shiny coins are a few rare and surprising treasures that could be worth far more than just 25 cents. So stay tuned, because what you'll hear today might just make you dig through your coin jar right after this video. The 2004 Florida Quarter was released to celebrate Florida's rich history and role in exploration. Its design features a Spanish galleon, a space shuttle, and palm trees, perfectly blending the old and the new, from early explorers to the modern space age. It's a design that symbolizes adventure, discovery, and progress, making it one of the most beautiful coins in the entire State Quarter collection. Now, here's where things start to get exciting. Although millions of Florida quarters were minted in both Philadelphia and Denver, some stand out because of their condition and the rare errors that slipped through the minting process. Some coins were struck slightly off-center, giving them an unusual, eye-catching appearance. Others show doubling on the lettering or details of the ship and shuttle, what collectors call double die errors. These small imperfections are what make certain coins extremely rare and valuable, because every error coin is unique, no two exactly alike. Collectors also hunt for quarters struck on the wrong metal planchet. For example, a Florida quarter mistakenly struck on a planchet meant for a dime or another denomination. These rare minting mistakes are some of the most sought after by serious collectors and can sell for extraordinary prices at auction. So if your coin feels lighter or looks a bit different, don't ignore it. That could be a big clue. What makes the Florida Quarter even more special is its symbolism. It represents a gateway, where early explorers once landed, and where humanity's journey to the stars began. It's not just a coin, it's a piece of American pride and history wrapped in a small circle of metal. Holding one feels like holding both the past and the future in your hand, and that emotional connection makes it a favorite among collectors everywhere. Now, if you're lucky enough to find a 2004 Florida State quarter in pristine, mint state condition, or one with a dramatic minting error, pay close attention. Some of these coins have sold in real auctions for as much as $5,000. Top 3, we're taking a closer look at one of the most elegant and historically rich coins from the U.S. State Quarter series, the 2000 Maryland Quarter. At first glance, it may look like just another quarter in your change, but hidden within its fine details and minting history are surprises that could turn an ordinary coin into something truly valuable. So grab your coins, sit back, and listen closely, because this one's worth your attention. The 2000 Maryland Quarter was released as the 7th design in the legendary 50-state quarters program, honoring the free state's deep roots in American history. The coin features the Maryland State House, the oldest state capitol still in continuous legislative use, standing proudly in the center, surrounded by 2 branches of white oak, the state tree of Maryland. The design is simple yet full of meaning, representing strength, endurance, and history that stretches back to the very beginning of the United States. Now, let's talk about what makes this coin so interesting for collectors. Even though over 1 billion Maryland quarters were minted between Philadelphia and Denver, not all of them are the same. Some carry fascinating minting errors that transform these everyday coins into valuable collectibles. Among the most famous are the off-center strikes, double die obverse errors where letters appear slightly doubled, and die cracks running across the surface, especially near the roof of the State House or the branches. Each of these small imperfections gives a coin its own unique personality and serious value. Collectors love error coins because they tell the story of how something so small could slip past the careful eyes of the U.S. Mint. Finding one in circulation is like catching lightning in a bottle, rare, exciting, and absolutely unforgettable. Another highly prized variety is the Maryland Quarter struck on the wrong metal planchet. Some coins were mistakenly pressed on planchets meant for dimes or foreign coins, creating lightweight, silvery versions that instantly catch attention. These rare minting mistakes are the kind of finds that make collectors' hearts race, but condition also plays a huge role in value. Most Maryland quarters have seen years of use, passing through thousands of hands. Yet a coin that remains uncirculated, with its shine and fine details perfectly preserved, stands out like a gem among pebbles. Collectors pay top prices for those pristine examples graded high by professional services, because they capture the coin just as it looked the day it left the mint. And here's something that makes this coin even more special: its symbolism. The Maryland Quarter doesn't just represent one state, it represents endurance, heritage, and the spirit of America's early history. It's a piece of art that bridges the past and the present, making it a favorite among both casual collectors and serious numismatists who understand its deeper meaning. Now, if you happen to own a 2000 Maryland Quarter in perfect mint state condition or one showing any of those rare minting errors, you might want to check it carefully. Because in real markets and auctions, these coins have sold for as much as $5,000. Top 4. We're diving into one of the most powerful and historically meaningful coins in the America the Beautiful Quarter series, the 2019 War in the Pacific Quarter. This coin doesn't just hold value in metal, it carries a story of bravery, sacrifice, and victory that shaped world history. So listen carefully and stay till the end, because you might be surprised to know how much this coin could be worth today. The 2019 War in the Pacific Quarter was released to honor the World War II battles fought on the island of Guam, one of the most crucial moments in the Pacific theater. The design captures American troops wading ashore under enemy fire, carrying the courage and hope that would lead to liberation. It's not just a coin, it's a tribute to the heroes who risked everything to bring freedom back to the Pacific Islands during one of the darkest times in history. Every detail on this quarter reminds us of their bravery and sacrifice. Now let's talk about what makes this coin stand out to collectors. Although it's part of a modern series, the War in the Pacific Quarter has quickly become one of the most interesting coins in circulation because of its lower mintage numbers and several striking minting errors that have been discovered since its release. Some coins show doubling on the soldiers' rifles or helmets, what collectors call a double die error. Others were struck off-center, giving them an uneven border that makes them instantly unique. A few coins even show missing or faded lettering, particularly around the words, War in the Pacific, or Guam. These are rare mistakes that happen during the striking process, and they've made those coins highly sought after among dedicated collectors. There are also examples of quarters struck on the wrong planchet, coins that look lighter or thinner because they were minted on metal blanks meant for other denominations. These unusual mint errors are the kind of discoveries that make collectors' hearts race, because each one is a one-of-a-kind piece of history. Condition is another major factor in value. While millions of these coins were circulated, only a limited number remain in pristine, uncirculated condition. The sharpness of the soldiers, the clarity of the waves, and the brightness of the metal all add to the coin's desirability. Coins graded high by professional services are especially valuable because they show the design exactly as it was meant to be seen, with every tiny detail crisp and perfect. What truly makes this coin special, though, is its emotional weight. It represents courage and unity, a moment when people came together against impossible odds to protect freedom. Collectors who hold this coin aren't just owning a piece of metal, they're holding a living tribute to those who gave their all for liberty. It's a coin that reminds you of honor, sacrifice, and pride, and that alone gives it lasting importance far beyond its face value. So, if you happen to find a 2019 War in the Pacific quarter in flawless condition, or even better, one with a rare minting error, you might be holding something far more valuable than you think. In real markets and auctions, these coins have sold for as much as $10,000. Top 5, and last rare coin. We're talking about one of the most iconic coins from the early 2000s, the United States quarter dollar from Massachusetts, released in the year 2000. It's a coin filled with history, pride, and unexpected surprises that have made it a favorite among collectors everywhere. You might think it's just another state quarter, but wait until you hear the hidden stories and errors that can turn this coin into something truly valuable. The Massachusetts quarter was the sixth design in the legendary 50-state quarters program, celebrating the rich history and spirit of the Bay State. The coin proudly features the Minuteman, a symbol of courage and independence, standing tall with his musket ready, representing the brave colonial soldiers who fought for freedom during the American Revolution. Behind him, the outline of Massachusetts reminds everyone where the story of American liberty began. It's a powerful image, one that captures both history and honor in a single piece of metal. But what really makes this coin so interesting isn't just its design, it's the rare variations and minting errors that have turned ordinary quarters into hidden treasures. Millions of Massachusetts quarters were struck in both Philadelphia and Denver, but a few lucky ones came out of the mint with mistakes that collectors dream of finding. Some of the most talked about are double die errors, where parts of the lettering or details of the Minuteman's rifle appear slightly doubled. These subtle flaws are incredibly rare and instantly increase the coin's value. Then there are off-center strikes, coins where the design isn't perfectly centered, leaving part of the image cut off. These are fascinating to collectors because no two are ever the same, and the more off-center the strike, the rarer and more valuable the coin becomes. You might also find coins with die cracks or cuds, where part of the design looks raised or broken due to damage in the minting die. Each of these flaws adds character and uniqueness, making your quarter one of a kind. Another highly prized variation is the Massachusetts quarter struck on the wrong planchet, for example, one made using a blank meant for a dime or foreign coin. These pieces are lighter and slightly smaller, and they're among the most sought-after errors in the entire state quarter series. Finding one of these is like winning a mini lottery for coin collectors. Condition, of course, plays a massive role in determining value. While most of these coins have been in circulation for decades, only a small number remain in mint state or uncirculated condition. Those coins with perfect shine, sharp details, and no scratches are highly prized, especially by collectors looking for the best examples to complete their sets. What makes the Massachusetts quarter so beloved is the story it carries, a story of the birth of a nation, the bravery of ordinary citizens, and the fight for freedom that shaped America. Holding this coin feels like holding a small piece of that revolutionary spirit, and that emotional connection is something collectors truly cherish. So, if you happen to come across a 2000 Massachusetts quarter in pristine condition, or better yet, one with a rare minting error, you might be holding something far more valuable than you think. In real markets and auctions, these special coins have been known to sell for as much as $6,000, so, check your change, dig through those old jars, and take a closer look. Your next Massachusetts quarter might just be a hidden treasure waiting to shine. Thanks for watching, and if you love discovering the secrets behind rare coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss another amazing coin story.